Angela Kim from thesquishymonster.com, and today I'm going to share with you my favorite way to enjoy quinoa. Now this is simple and delicious enough to be an everyday side dish, but it's substantial enough to be a main dish staple, especially if you top it with some grilled steak or salmon or chicken. And I love this because it is broccoli and quinoa mixed into a cheesy casserole. It doesn't have very many ingredients, but it's so delicious, and I hope you guys give it a try. To begin, you want to wash and rinse your quinoa, and you can use whatever color that you like or have. I just have some sprouted blonde quinoa, and I like to cook it off in a 2-to-1 ratio, meaning if I have 2 cups of liquid, I use stock to fortify the flavor. I'll use 1 cup of quinoa, and you can also do this in a rice cooker if you'd like. To begin your bechamel, and don't worry, it's more or less just a fancy word for cream sauce, is to melt your unsalted butter. That way you can control the salt content yourself. You want to sprinkle in some unbleached flour and whisk it in and just cook it off, the raw flour taste that is. It's optional if you want your butter to get browned and nutty and kind of achieve a matured flavor profile, but please use whole milk that's room temperature or warm so that it doesn't seize up and you get really smooth, creamy sauce. As it cooks, it will thicken, so don't forget to season each layer as you go with salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and some freshly grated nutmeg would be really nice in this as well. I've just taken it off the heat so I can allow the residual heat to melt the cheese, and I'm going to scale a little bit back because I want to top it with a cheesy crust. So you want to just kind of let it slowly melt into that creamy sauce. Now in go the rest of the ingredients. So I have my chopped broccoli, and I did not blanch these. I want the cheese sauce to kind of cook it through and soften it on its own. And then your quinoa, your cooked and slightly cooled quinoa. Just tumble everything in, and you just want to mix it to toss to coat in that ooey gooey cheesy sauce. I've just greased my dish, and you want to bake this off covered. So you just want to slide everything into the casserole dish, and like I was saying, it will cook everything together and it'll become this really ooey gooey cheesy casserole that's really hearty with the bulk of quinoa and then the freshness from the broccoli. And I like to not cook it too long so that the broccoli remains vibrant and crunchy. So the top gets covered with some freshly grated cheese, so it gets this nice bubbling cheesy crust on top. And then I'm going to cover with tin foil and then bake it off. This smells like heaven to me. I get so excited about this stuff that I've been known to eat an entire dish like this by myself. It is that yummy. Oh, and I love that gooey melted cheese on top. I love how crunchy and vibrant that broccoli still is. And the broccoli and the cheddar is my personal favorite, but you can of course personalize this to yourself. And what a great way to get your children to eat some veggies and some quinoa. You can stuff whatever veggies you'd like in there, scale some cheese back, and just kind of have fun with it and really make it your own and customize it. I so love this, and I hope you guys do too, and I hope you guys give it a try. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is Angela Kim from thesquishymonster.com, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!